You know what? I'm glad JID said that because I was thinking about that the other day. What a good call out, Destin. Nigga named Destin. This nigga's name is Brandon's favorite city in America.
It's not anymore.
That's not. Oh, LA changed all that, huh? What was your favorite
LA
city?
is that city, boy.
But I'm glad he said that. I never even noticed he said that. Like, a lot of women don't look better with makeup on. Like, there's women that look better naturally. Like, when they put makeup on, like, it fucks up their face to me. I feel like there's a lot of... I mean, it's the opposite for a lot of women. A lot of women need that makeup, but...
I get what you're saying. Yeah. I feel like... I be telling my girl that, too. I be like, man,
you ain't gotta put that
on. You don't gotta put that on. She's like, yeah, I gotta put it on.
That's exactly with my girl. It's like, you ain't gotta put that on. You look... Your natural look is your best look, ladies. Sometimes, ladies.
I told her...
Sometimes a nigga might be gassing you up just to fuck, so he might be lying. So, just take it with a grain of salt, ladies. Everybody don't look great without makeup. Oh, you know, I'm gonna just go with my natural look today. No, not you. Her. Not you.
Yeah, some people be doing miracles with makeup, man.
Yeah, this is true.
Look like monsters under that bitch.
Yeah. I'm glad Destin said that, though. I'm gonna start calling him Destin. I'm not even gonna say JID no more. I'm gonna start saying, we need to start saying the names of the songs. That was JID. That was called Strawberries. Not Strawberries, but Strawberries. It's spelled S-K-R-A-W.
Isn't that how we normally say strawberries?
I guess. Strawberries featuring BJ the Chicago Kid. That beat was made by Jermaine Cole. He made that beat. Yeah, that was JID Strawberries, guys. We're gonna start saying the names of the songs.
Is that Jermaine Dupri's brother?
No. Usually first name doesn't mean your brother's. Usually last names. Dumbass. But this is episode 123 of Social Junkie Podcast. What up, my dude? If you hit that play button again for the third time, because I say it like 5 times every episode, thank you for hitting that play button, guys. We appreciate you being here with us today. I go by the name of P. That's Brandon right there next to me. To my right, to your left if you're watching the video. Our episodes drop every single week. Audio episodes are on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and SoundCloud once a week, every single week. They've been dropping on Thursdays more recently. It used to be Wednesdays. They've been dropping on Thursdays more recently. We'll see how long that lasts. When we have a permanent day, we'll let you guys know, because we still don't have a for sure permanent day yet that the audio episodes will drop. But they're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and SoundCloud again. YouTube episodes drop the day after audio. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. Everyone that has been fucking with us. Thank you to everybody, man. We appreciate everyone that's been a consistent listener worldwide. Thank you, guys. Shout out to our niggas Ryan, Jave, Chris, Ricky, Derek, fucking Jimmy, Cliff, Jonathan, Anthony, fucking Randall, fucking Slav. Who else we got? Omar. Shout out to Kool-Aid, Johnny,
Coda,
Trey, Coda. These are niggas that we like. The last 10 niggas I named, we don't even talk to. Shout out to all you niggas that we don't talk to anymore. Oh man. Oh, let me say this. Let me get the shit here. Rest in peace to our guy Kobe, man. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant, Gianna Bryant, John Altobelli, Carrie Altobelli, Alyssa Altobelli, Christina Mauser, Sarah Chester, Payton Chester, and the pilot. Damn, that nigga right. And the pilot, Ara Zabayan. It's been 2 years to the day today that we lost all of those wonderful people in that helicopter crash in California. So it's been 2 years to the day, man. Rest in peace to all those people. Rest in peace to Kobe, his daughter. Condolences to all the families still to this day, 2 years later, man. 2 years went by pretty fucking fast, but yeah. It's 2 years today that happened.
Go by pretty quick, man. Where does the time go?
Yeah, so I definitely wanted to say that before we started. Rest in peace to all of them. Again, thank you to all the consistent listeners everywhere. We appreciate you guys very, very much. More than you guys know. Let's do a podcast rundown real quick so we can get started. We're going to start in what's trending. And then we're going to give a RIP. See how I'm reading? We're going to give a RIP after what's trending. I got something for that. You got anybody want to shout out? I got something for the shout out segment.
No.
I got a shout out that I'm going to do.
You know what? I got a shout out. Yeah, I do got a shout out.
We got the music segment after that. We got sports, and then after sports, we'll fuck off. See what we got there. On time, I didn't see where we started on the actual time, but sorry. I think it was like 3 minutes in. I think it was like 3 minutes in. This nigga sound like he going off. Nah, I ain't like that song like that. J.I.D. is really underrated, man.
I didn't even know he was originally from Atlanta.
Yeah, shout out J.I.D., man. Where you thought he was from when you first heard him? New York? No.
West Coast?
I could actually see that. I could actually see where that confusion happened. I could actually see that. He does kind of have a little West Coast song, kind of, a little bit, not really,
Kind of, sort
of. Yeah. All right, we're gonna start what's trending. I'm going first this week because this guy went first last week. I got a whole bunch of nut shit, guys. I'm just gonna tell y'all now. I think everything that I have is like crazy, except one. One of them's not crazy. It is kind of crazy, but it's not too crazy because we already kind of knew this. Oh, I meant to fucking unplug the computer charger. Hold on, guys. Let me unplug this. Oh, man. And then we can get started. If I hit the mic, I'm sorry. I had to unplug that. Oh, my God. Let me fix my little pillow. Oh, yeah. Fix my feet. Oh, yeah. Fix my pants. What else we got in here? Fix my socks. Hey, this is the best lemonade ever made right here. See it? This nigga drunk his already. He's a loser.
I didn't drink it all. It is pretty good.
Where the rest of it?
Right here.
You got that little bit saved, yo. That's how good it is, guys.
I'm trying to save it.
He has the smallest little. Let me see it. Let me see how much is in there.
Don't worry about that.
Show the people.
No.
You know, you got a water bottle full of some good shit and you trying to save it. There you go. That's the picture. That's the dictionary picture of it right there. Of that exact thing.
He needed to just stop doing this and just start making lemonade.
It's been a long time since I made lemonade.
Last summer.
Yeah, it's been a pretty long time. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of nut shit that I'm gonna do, guys. So we'll get that. Well, I can't say I'll get that out the way first because everything I have is some nut shit. We have an update on Brian Laundrie. The band.
What update is there? Is he dead?
Yeah. But they're saying that he admitted to killing Gabby Petito in his notebook entry. The FBI announced, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, so they must be telling the truth, guys, announced that Brian Laundrie, boyfriend of Gabby Petito, admitted to killing her in a notebook discovered near his body in a Florida swamp. Petito's body was originally found on September 19th at a campground, and Laundrie had been the subject of week-long manhunt when his body was found. The notebook was discovered in October in the same area as Laundrie's remains in Florida. I don't know how to say this creek. It's a really long name. But yeah, it's an environmental park. Is there anything else? Quote, a review of the notebook reveals written statements by Mr. Laundrie claiming responsibility for Miss Petito's death. The notebook was discovered in October in the same area as his remains. A revolver was found nearby. A notebook will be distributed. Laundrie's family attorney said Friday, about 4 months after his remains, the girl's remains were found in Wyoming. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I think this is a lie. Because my thing is, how many killers go around writing down and telling people that they killed somebody? How often does that happen?
Not only that, think about it like this. Yeah, I killed her. Here's the gun. And I'm gonna just sit here and I'm gonna die. It's not funny. I'm not laughing at that.
No, I'm laughing at what he said. Like that. I don't believe this. I don't believe that he wrote this down. Everything with this story since day one has been the dumbest shit that I've ever heard in my life.
It just doesn't make any sense, man. And we're talking about all this is found in one area. Come on, man.
Everything. A revolver. His body was found in multiple places or some shit like that, which I still didn't get clarification on why that happened. Like, what the fuck? That's the update, guys. That's all I have here for that. But I just want to tell y'all that the FBI is lying because they've lied to us before.
You would figure, before this came out about them telling about the actual diary, that they would say the cause of death.
For him, right?
Right.
Well,
if
they
his
said
places,
he shot himself.
Places in multiple. They said that his body was in multiple places. Like, and you're talking about a revolver did that? Come on now. I'd expect for maybe a shotgun.
I think it went like this. Oh wait, that's not enough. You gotta watch the video, see what I did. I pointed the gun at my ribs, and then I said, "Oh, that's not enough," and then put it to the other side of my ribs and started shooting.
Rest in peace to Gabby Petito, man.
Rest in peace to her. In all seriousness, yes. This is a lie.
I just don't get, like, what is the point of covering this up? Because it has to be a cover up. For what reason, though? For what reason?
I don't know. This whole story's been really weird.
It's just weird.
Since we first talked about it, it's been very, very weird.
I don't know,
man. I don't think that niggas just be going in diaries. Who has a diary anymore? Have you ever had a diary?
Never had a diary.
I think I had a notebook at one point, but then I got bored with it. And I was like, this is lame. I don't want to be like everybody else. I want to be different. That's what I said. So I stopped writing in it. I don't even remember what I wrote in it.
Day one of trying to go Super Saiyan.
It says probably, honestly. It's probably some dumb shit like that. But who writes in diaries anymore? Who writes in journals? And I don't even hear about shit like that.
It's probably young girls or something that do that kind of stuff, or people that just want to put down their thoughts. I don't know. I've never did it.
This is a lie. He did not write in. I want to see the page where he wrote. They could have just wrote it.
And think about that. Like, I killed her. He wrote that?
I feel so bad.
Come on, man.
Hey, listen to this, guys. This is what he did. I feel so bad. Yeah, I did it. I don't know why. But you know I'm going to kill myself, too. That's pretty much what they're saying that he did.
Yeah.
No! They're lying. And then he went, click, click. Pulled out his revolver and shot himself 3 times and said that wasn't enough, and then kept shooting until his body fell apart, apparently. That's what they're saying.
Sounds like a fucking tale that you read in like a children's storybook or some shit.
The next nut thing that I have, Kyle Rittenhouse wants the gun used in Kenosha shooting returned to him in order to destroy it. According to AP News, Kyle Rittenhouse has filed documents to have belongings returned to him, including the AR-15 used in the Kenosha fatal shooting. Yes, people, the gun that he actually used to kill how many? 3 people?
2,
3, however many it was.
Injured, but killed too.
Killed and injured. The exact AR-15 that he used in Kenosha, he wants it back. Quote, the weapon doesn't belong on a mantle. It doesn't belong in a museum, a Rittenhouse family spokesman said. It belongs where Kyle wants it, and Kyle wants it destroyed. So why do you want it? Just tell somebody to destroy it. Look at it. Just tell them to destroy it. Why do you want it? Why do you want the gun back?
They wouldn't more than likely destroy it. They'd probably sell it, capitalize on it.
Yeah, them. Yeah, I'm talking about whoever has it now. Just let them get rid of it. If you want,
so I'm saying they're not gonna do that. They're gonna want it.
Oh, I think if he gets it back, he'll sell it. His family will sell it to some shit. Or they'll do some nut shit with it. I think the opposite. I think
both
something.
Either way.
Hey, this is the gun he used. This is Kyle's gun. You want it? Oh yeah, how much? 50,000. And a blowjob. This is fucked up though. Why do you want to go? And you know what? This nigga's been on like TV and shit like that. Like they took him to the Dallas Cowboys stadium. and shit.
He living it up, boy.
Like this nigga's on a fucking tour after murdering people and getting off for murder. Like this nigga was on a whole fucking tour, dog. I think we talked about it already when I said will his life ever be the same. I don't think his life's ever gonna be the same again.
I don't know. Like what can you get it? You know what?
I don't know what he wants with his gun because it ain't to destroy it. It is to destroy somebody else's life. It ain't to destroy it. He ain't destroying the gun at all. He's not gonna. What do you mean destroy a gun? What does that even mean? I'm gonna take a gun and destroy it. Think about that, guys. What does that even mean? What does that mean? How many times in your life have you ever heard that? Never.
Yeah.
Unless you fucking dumping it in the river after you just killed somebody at 2:00 in the morning in Loganville. Nah, I'm joking. This nigga friend was like, what?
Bro, that dude that did that. Somebody did that.
What? Oh, nigga, they didn't do that. They fucking killed a person. They didn't dump a gun. But in all seriousness, you niggas have never heard of no shit like that. I'm gonna go destroy this gun. I'm gonna dispose of the. Yeah, you can dispose of a gun, but you're not gonna destroy it. What, you gonna take it apart?
It's not destroying it.
Not like, come on, bro. What other nut shit do I have? I think I need a speaker here. Headline says, Virginia mother threatens to show up to her children's school with every single gun loaded in opposition to the school's mask mandate. I'm going to play what she said here. Her name is Amelia King. Every Amelia is crazy, aren't they? I don't think I've ever met Amelia, though, when I say that.
On Monday
Hold on.
mask on.
Damn. I hate this new Instagram shit now where you got to start the videos all over again.
not come to school on Monday with a mask on. All right? That's not happening. And I will bring every single gun loaded and ready to, I will call every...
That's 3 minutes. You've gone past your time. It's a policy. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I'll see y'all on Monday. My children will not come to school on Monday with a mask.
Hold on, I gotta hear what the lady said again.
All right?
You pressed it out 3 minutes.
That's not happening. And I will bring every single gun loaded and ready to, I will call every...
That's 3 minutes. You've gone past your time. It's a policy.
If you don't know, that's not why she cut her off. She cut her off because of what she said. Is it that serious, people? Is it that serious? It's not that. I promise you. I promise you, parents out there.
A mask is part of my face now.
Mrs. Amelia King, I promise you it's not that serious. School officers alerted police. They alerted police after incident. The writing is coming up in the middle of the video. They launched an investigation and increased police presence in the school. Yeah, because she could have been telling the truth. You're talking about you're gonna bring a gun to the school and you're gonna call every who are you gonna? I'm mad she got cut off because I wanted to hear what she said, what she was gonna say. Call every.
Well,
who.
Isn't that enough of a credible threat that you have to like take serious?
Yeah, it is.
I would think.
Did they say anything else?
I would imagine that they would have taken it serious. Somebody else said.
Oh yeah, if that was a minority, they would have got taken in jail, right? They would have got cuffed as soon as they got off the little stage here.
They probably got tackled at the podium.
I'm trying to see if it said anything else, like if she got arrested.
Can you imagine getting tackled at the podium?
You seen that fan got tackled at the Bills game by Stephon Diggs? Nigga ran onto the field for $1,000.
Did he?
Yeah, he bet somebody $1,000 he ran onto the field. Anyways, it's not that serious, guys. I promise you, it's not that serious. It's just your kids wearing a mask. Like, how many stories have we had on this podcast? We talk about a parent being mad and crying and shit and going crazy over these
people on airlines.
Yeah, like, bro, it's not that serious. I promise you, it's not that serious. I promise you, it's gonna be okay with your kid wearing a mask.
For all the people that think it's just like, if you're skeptical about the virus in general and your like whereabouts and where it came from, and cool, fine, cool. Everybody's a little skeptical about it, but you can't disagree on the fact that it's very real enough for people to be dying about it, dying from it. So it's not really that's not fabricated. People many people you probably know died over the last 2 years from this stuff. So it's only a natural precaution to take them, wear the mask and to take the safety measures, So I don't know.
Does she need to be arrested?
I think if anybody else would have said that, they would have got arrested right then and there. So yeah, I think so.
Sir, you're gonna have to come with us.
Like, think about that if you're another parent and you hear that.
Yeah, for the security of your child.
Yeah, I'd be heated, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I'm not sending my kid to school on Monday or that whole week. Honestly, like that Monday morning, my kid will not be at school. And it's like, it's not even that. It's not that serious, though. I just don't understand why people are taking it to these extreme measures, saying shit like that over their child wearing a mask. My son, he's 3 years old, and he will happily wear his mask. Happily.
It's just so funny that everybody's tripping about wearing a mask when
niggas won't wear condoms.
Nobody was really thinking about having minority voting or giving them basic rights or giving them food or thinking of them as equal human beings.
And they had no problem with that. No, you know what?
It's okay.
We'll split bathrooms and use different water fountains.
Or even now, we'll just make them go out there in the fields and do hard labor, unpaid, and whip them and all that kind of stuff. You know what? We'll do that. But this mask stuff, I'm fucking livid. Fuck out my face with that bullshit.
It's a fucking mask. What other nut shit do I have? Oh, here we go. A Georgia pastor, his name is Curtis Bankston. Him and his wife were arrested in Griffin, Georgia after police found 8 people with disabilities locked in their basement with no way to escape. This man is a pastor. You saw that, right?
I had it, yeah.
You have any... Oh, I'm going to play a video here of something that
they you got more than me there.
If you have any more information on it, you can chime in. Where is it at?
You got the... I'm going to screenshot
it's some new shit.
In 2013...
The couple operating a personal care home out of their home in Griffin say through their attorney that they were caring for people who had no one else to care for them. Pastor Curtis Bankston and Sophia Sims Bankston, charged by Griffin police with...
Oh, my bad.
The couple operating a personal care home out of their home in Griffin say through their attorney that they were caring for people who had no one else to care for them. Pastor Curtis Bankston and Sophia Sims Bankston charged by Griffin police with taking advantage of at least 8 people who were disabled, taking their benefits and then abusing them and not giving them the care they need. Late this afternoon, Curtis Bankston and other pastors and attorney Dexter Wimbish disputed the charges. Wimbish, speaking for the Bankstons, produced documents that he says prove the Bankstons have been giving the best care they could to the residents, not profiting off of them. And at worst, he says they violated a zoning and permitting ordinance for operating the facility out of their home.
You're not talking about somebody profiting off of the backs of the poor. You're talking about somebody who's actually doing what God commanded us to do. Go out into the byways and the highways, spread his message, and feed individuals and clothe.
See, that's their attorney?
Yeah, it looked like it was their attorney. I'm trying to read the rest of this shit here. So this was actually a false imprisonment.
For the people.
For them, nigga, for the pastor.
It was false imprisonment?
I think he was actually caring for these people for what I'm reading.
But it was just on their zoning stuff that they said you can't be doing that.
Bro, I think, see, this is why I have to start reading articles before I bring it on here.
Yeah, you gotta look at it besides on Instagram,
Because
bro.
now I'm reading more into the shit, and it looks like he actually was falsely in prison. See, I don't know, but but see that headline right there?
Excuse it.
Georgia pastor Curtis Bankston and his wife were arrested. I liked how that dude, you know how people have that news voice, how that dude was just talking? Yeah, he had the perfect news voice.
In today's news, Christopher Bankston was allegedly taking care of elderly people without the state knowing.
Hold on, I have to see the
Let's go to Pernell McGee for the story.
Somebody said, doing what God commanded. Please tell me this is a joke. How come God didn't tell these people about business licensing and permits and registering with the health department and zoning ordinances? So they didn't do what they were supposed to do, I guess. The attorney knows they're full of shit. I'd have to look more into this because people are saying that he was guilty. He's saying that he's been falsely in prison, so I'd have to actually look more into this. Somebody said, "What the fuck, y'all guilty? That's fucked up." But
but he said that they were abusing.
They were abusing them, taking advantage of the people's benefits. But apparently, they had like a home where they were taking care of people, like how your grandma used to have, like that.
Yeah,
I'm assuming that's what they did.
Yeah.
How long ago she stopped doing that?
2 years.
2 years ago. Where are the people at?
Scattered across the globe.
This nigga said scattered across the globe. You serious?
Yeah, I mean,
like in Egypt and shit.
Nah, they just.
You miss any of them?
Different.
They used to knock on your door and shit.
Brandon. They used to do some other nut shit. Brandon. I remember one time.
I shit myself.
I remember one time one of them ran away.
Oh, I remember that shit, nigga. I remember that shit, bro. We had to go look for it. I remember that. I actually remember that. I used to live in that. Me and my mom used to live in a house like that.
I'm like, man, how'd you run away, bro? And you got a walker.
Stop.
He had slipped out.
I actually remember that. Damn, that was a long time ago.
Slipped out before the alarm go like it's some Mission Impossible shit.
Me and my mom used to live in a house where a lady,
he wasn't getting treated bad. I don't want anybody to think that, but he was just like people in personal care homes, man, they got a lot of stuff that they're older, they're elderly, they forget things. They
could try to run away because Brandon was watching him in the bathroom. So he decided
this guy.
He decided to run away. I can't take this anymore. I gotta go.
He's a cool guy. K.R.I.T, that was his name.
But yeah, I remember I used to live in that home and I used to have to deal with those people, and they were annoying sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, they were annoying.
Yeah, it's elderly people.
They were annoying. And I was like, this was a long time ago, but they were really nice. But you know how old people are really nice, but you want them to shut up. That's how it was. It's like, yeah, oh yeah, I remember back in my day. I used to ride horses, and I used to do all that scallywag stuff you guys do. Yeah, you'd be like, yeah, okay, shut the fuck up, go back in your room. Yeah, what are you doing in there? What are you watching? watching cartoons. Imagine my day, we had all the good cartoons. That's what they like. Yo, get the fuck away from me. Even now, like when you be in the grocery store, like if you bump cars with an old person and they start talking to you for like 5 minutes.
Because they're lonely. Because they're lonely, bro. They need somebody to talk to, bro.
I guess. I'll have to look more into this article, though, because...
I'll be talking to them sometimes.
Headlines be skewed, yes. Sometimes. What else I have? I have any more nut shit? Yeah, I do. Texas woman arrested after allegedly trying to buy a mother's baby for $500,000.
Damn, bitch.
Texas woman arrested. Like I said, I hate how they put the headline and then put the first sentence. The first sentence of the article will be the headline that I just read. According to Yahoo News, a 49-year-old Texas woman was arrested and charged with third-degree felony last week after she attempted to buy a child for $500,000 at a Walmart. Rebecca Lynette Taylor was charged last week with the sale and purchase of a child. The child was with his mother on the self-checkout line in Crockett, Texas, when a white woman with blonde hair approached. So she said... I want to see what she says. Like, she was just... They didn't put what she said. Like, hey, $500,000 for that baby right there. I got you. You can get arrested for that?
I mean, I guess.
She didn't... I'm pretty sure...
Taylor allegedly commented on the woman's son's blonde hair and blue eyes and asked, quote unquote, how much should who the fuck, who writes these articles on these webs? You guys don't, you don't punctuate. You misspell stuff. How much could she purchase him for? According to the what the affidavit
That's all she
said. Then she told her that she had $250,000 in the car.
Damn.
She would pay that much for him. The mom told her no amount of money would do. The mother then told Taylor to stay away from her son. And then
I got a question.
Somehow the affidavit, Taylor and the other woman knew the child's name, and they began calling him by the.
She probably heard him in the store and was following him or some shit. No, kid. You know how I seen that shit today. Jeremiah, and they're chasing the little kid around and shit. I got a question: is a kid really worth $500,000? Am I wrong? Yeah. Is a kid worth that much?
You're wrong, bro.
I think my kids are worth that much. I think they're. What's the word? Not worthless, but priceless. Yeah. This nigga was finna say I think they're worthless. My children are priceless. You can't put a price on my kids. But is a kid worth 500 racks? Come on, let's think about this, guys.
$500,000.
Let's think about this rationally, guys. If a kid... Now, let me stop playing that. We cannot go this deep into some shit like that, because then I'm going to look like a fucking monster.
What you mean?
But that's a lot of... But she offered a lot of fucking money, like $500,000.
She don't got that.
I'm going to have to think about that. No, I'm joking.
If she really wanted the kid, nigga, you figure, like, what the fuck...
What if somebody was like...
What the fuck do you want to do to this? What are you thinking that... I don't want to get too deep.
What if somebody was like, you said you got 200 in the car? 250 in the car?
Bitch, I robbed you.
Let me see it. And then we could talk. I'm just playing, guys. I'm joking. I hope nobody takes me seriously saying this shit. I'm joking. You had anything else on it? That was it?
Nah, that was it.
Yeah, some nut shit. What other nut shit we have? Alright, we got more. I'm almost done too. I think I got this, and I might skip this next thing. An Illinois elementary school is offering. Here's the offering. An after-school Satan club. Satan, not Satan. Satan. I'm gonna play the video here.
What?
Hold on.
Don't play that shit on my house.
News story. The Illinois Elementary School is offering an after-school Satan club. The local school district is defending the Satan club. It's sponsored
Oh, my bad.
by the United States. The club claims it will help kids learn benevolence and empathy as well as, quote, personal sovereignty. We're going to the source on this story. Lucienne Graves is with the Satanic Temple and joins us tonight. Mr. Graves, thanks so much for coming on. So I have to ask, are parents complaining that there's an after-school Satan club at their children's school?
Some are, but they don't have to send their children to the program. It's
that.
available for parents who do want to send their children to the program, and it's there as an alternative to religious clubs that are made to proselytize to children. Ours doesn't include items of religious opinion. It doesn't include indoctrination. It just has a self-directed learning program with trained educators there to help guide the children.
This news story, the Illinois
I want to
Elementary...
hear what else he said. Let me read some of these people's comments. But yeah, after school Satan club. Somebody said, "Oh, okay, making a mental note of states not raise my kids."
You know what's funny? I'm not gonna say it was too long ago, but I'll probably say within the last decade, 10 years. I did not really know that was a thing. I did not know that there was an actual religion dedicated to worshiping the devil, Satan. I did not know that. I was like, what? But
isn't there a word for that?
Satanist?
No, it's something else. Damn, what's the fucking word? Of people that worship the devil. I can't think of that shit right now. What are people called? I really don't want to know. That worship Satan, the human being that we talked about. Oh, it is Satanism. Is that what you just said?
Satanist?
Satanism. I'm good on that. The Satan wants you, the cult of devil worship in America. Holy shit. I'm pretty good on that, guys. I think I'm alright on that. I think I'm gonna definitely pass on that because I don't want to be in that place that Buddy talked about last week. So don't want to be there.
I'm not going there.
But yeah, that was some nut shit. That I think I have to look more into that too because I want to hear what else that guy said. Like I want to actually hear his side of why he thinks that this is actually okay. I gotta see his name. Did the guy say his name? I have to go back and look if he said his name. All right, guys. The end of the world is coming. It's coming, guys. Earth's mass extinction has reportedly begun. Well, it began when humans were put here, but according to AS Science Worldwide, it is thought that more than 500 species of land animal are close to extinction and could be lost within the next 20 years. Scientists estimated that the number of extinctions expected in the next 2 decades would likely take thousands of years if not for the negative impact of humanity. Scientists estimate that 99% of all living organisms that have ever lived on Earth are now extinct. 99% of all living organisms that have... I have to say that again. Organisms. Say it. Say organisms 5 times.
Organisms.
Faster. This thing was actually finna do it. The planet's natural ecosystem is constantly evolving, and as the environment changes, certain older species will begin to fade away. And this is not a surprise at all because we've been fucking up everything here, and then fucking polar ice caps are melting, and fucking polar bears are fucking hot as fuck, and they're not cold anymore, and they're fucking trying to find a way off the ice caps, and they're fucking... The ice is melting, they're falling off the ice, and their babies are rolling. Have you ever... What's the fucking animal? No, that was a fucking, koala bear. No, was it a koala bear that fucking, no, it was a panda. Remember the video of the panda, and the nigga kept falling? And they was like, the panda's the most fucking clumsy animal on Earth or some shit like that.
If you ever seen a video, that was a pretty funny
Yeah, I looked that shit up on YouTube. But yeah, the fucking polar bears are dying and shit, like, the polar ice caps are melting and shit like that. Yeah, shit is fucked up, bro. So just thank God that you won't be here in 100 years, guys. Just thank God. Or 500 years, however long this shit's gonna take.
Kind of messed up, you know, but...
For your kids, it is fucked up, but...
Yeah.
Don't have kids. You won't have to worry about that. That's the end of that, right?
Yeah.
Just don't have kids. You want kids, right? It's the last thing I have, guys. You said you want kids?
Yeah.
What's the max amount of kids that you want?
I'd probably say 2. 2 is a
2?
good amount. 2.
So where I'm at right now, that's the cap. That's
yeah,
enough.
I think that's enough.
Alright, this is the last thing I have, guys. If you think you're having a bad day or a bad week or a bad life, it's not worse than this guy. I'm gonna fucking play the video here. Damn, I liked it again. I didn't mean to like it. Yeah, I hate this new Instagram shit, bro. Fuck, man.
In 2013, a British man accidentally threw away a hard drive. It contained 7,500 Bitcoin. Fast forward to today, the crypto inside that hard drive is worth more than $350 million.
So that's not the end of this video.
They found it?
Man who threw away $350 million in Bitcoin by mistake has spent the last 8 years looking for his hard drive in the city's dump. I'm gonna play the rest of the video here. Yo.
Drive is worth more than $350 million. His name is James Howells. He's an IT worker from Wales. Over the past 8 years, he's been on a mission to find that hard drive by digging through his local dump. But so far, no luck. He once told NBC News, quote, "It is soul-destroying, to be honest. Every second of the day, I am thinking about what could have been." In a last-ditch effort earlier this year, Howells offered his local town tens of millions of dollars to help him find it. In a recent interview with The New Yorker, he said, quote, "I still hope and feel it can be done."
Oh, that's in the video. You know what? That's not funny. That's really, because I could see how that's driving him crazy. And I want to actually talk serious about this, because I see how that's actually driving him crazy. Because that would probably drive me crazy too. $350 million, and that video was from 2013. Where he was at the dump looking for that shit. That was fucking 8 years ago. He's really been looking for that shit for 8 years. But I think, bro, a lot of people, you gotta realize, man, when something is meant for you, it's never gonna miss you. So obviously, he's not gonna look at it that way because it's $350 million worth of Bitcoin. But it's like, dog, I hate to say it, but at some point he's gonna have to let it go, because I don't think it's gonna be found. I want to think positive about it. Yeah, I want to think positive about it. Be like, you know what? Maybe if he keeps looking, one day he'll find it, and maybe he will, and hopefully he will. But I think at some point you gotta just let it go and just realize that it just wasn't meant for you, bro.
Do you see him spend another 8 years doing this?
If you already put in 8, I don't see why you couldn't think that you couldn't put another 8. But that's a long time. Like, that's a lot of time that you're wasting on doing something else.
I hope he finds it, man, but I don't know how.
Yeah, I think that's fucked up. And I mean, obviously it was a mistake that he threw the hard drive away. Yeah. And this was in Britain and Wales. But somebody said, nah, man, I'd be on suicide watch. But, I mean, like I said, man, everything, whatever's meant for you is not going to miss you. Why is this nigga Christmas tree still up? This nigga's Christmas tree is still up. I just looked at it and just realized this nigga's Christmas tree is still up, guys. This is January 26th, 2022.
I've been busy.
But sometimes it's just, if it ain't meant for you, man, it just ain't meant for you, dog. And I think at this point he's wasting time, because you could be doing you can do some other shit. And you can get another $350 million while you fucking worry about this.
Man, that's easier said than done. You know that.
Yeah, but still, you wasting time. You didn't fight in 8 years. That's 8 years that you wasted time of doing that you could have been putting forth your energy into something else.
What I'm trying to really figure out is, how is he distinguishing between old trash that he searched for and the new trash he's not gone through?
What?
How is he searching through the trash and knowing he has not touched this portion where he gets searched?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what his plan was. It's soul destroying. That nigga said it's soul destroying. When somebody says they went through something that's soul... Have you ever been through something that was soul destroying? Like your soul was destroyed?
Nah, I don't think so.
You're lying. Nothing that had to do with love?
Nah.
Nothing, it didn't destroy your soul?
Nah.
Friendships? Money? Anything with money, no?
Nah.
Geo?
Nah.
That didn't destroy your soul?
Nah.
I'm trying to think. I've probably felt like something destroyed my soul, but it really didn't in actuality. I don't think anything ever will destroy your soul other than losing someone that you love, like to death or something like that. I think that's the only thing that's soul destroying.
I think so too.
Wait, $350 million could be soul destroying, Brandon. Losing $350. Is it even worth $350 anymore? Like, didn't the price of Bitcoin go down? We're gonna talk about something like that later. Like, is it even worth?
From when he bought it for a couple cents to now? No, it's not.
You had to have put a lot into it.
It is not. It went nothing but up. So that 350 is probably. It's a lot. It's a lot more than what he had.
But my thing is, are they saying it was worth $350 million now, or at the time that he got it? I don't know.
Oh, that's true. That's true, because it was. Yeah, so it's worth now. Now it's worth a lot more.
Well,
it's gonna get down. It's been falling back to like 14. I don't even know where it's at right now. If it's at 14,
but
is it at 14 right now? I don't know.
Soul destroying. Think about. I want you guys to think about. Has anything ever destroyed your soul? That bitch destroyed my fucking soul. She fucking broke me like that. Isn't it crazy that I could just do that?
It's at 36. I'm tripping.
Huh? 36K.
Yeah.
Can you do that? Can you just fake cry like that? I don't know what.
No.
Try it.
I don't cry.
Try it. She fucking destroyed my soul. That fucking bitch. You fucking bitch. Like, just try it.
This nigga is stupid as fuck.
I want y'all think about that. Has anything ever destroyed your soul? Like, that's gonna be the name of this episode, soul destroying. Cause last week we got the heaven and hell shit, and now this we talk about soul destroying. We not doing that. What else we got? I think that's the last thing. Yeah, Brandon's turn. That's all we got, cause we don't want voice trend to be too long anymore. I just had to get all that nut shit out. That was all I had. But go ahead, Brandon. It's your turn, man. You got anything that's soul destroying in there? Nothing like that. Nothing sad. Nobody getting killed. Sad, but it's not. Did I have anybody getting killed? Let me see. No, I didn't.
A family's planning to file a federal lawsuit after they say their 7-year-old girl was bullied and injured by a teacher. So this took place out in Miami. The 7-year-old Amari Clark. She's a student at the Air Base Elementary School in Homestead. This is until recently after allegations she was bullied by a teacher. Now her family plans to file a federal lawsuit. So Amari I guess what they're quoting in here, she said, and I guess by her family attorney, she's developmentally delayed, was mistreated by a teacher, so she was pulled from the class. It's after that attorneys that said that the teacher retaliated. To see Amaria boarding the bus home, come up from behind, swoop in on Amaria without any warning, grab her from behind, jerk her and yank her around, and falsely accuse this little girl of stealing a cell phone when there was no cell phone, said the attorney. According to the family, she suffered a sprained arm and had to wear a sling. It says, quote unquote, no child should have to go to school worried about what will happen to them in regard to the teachers or administrators. And I think there was a posting, I think it was in another article, they showed a picture of her hand, I guess they took, and it had marks on it as well, so it's a picture of her. I don't think we should put it.
That's a little girl?
Yeah. Aww, she's so cute, right? Yeah.
And she's 7?
She's 7. So, yeah, they deserve to get sued. Because that's not a joke. You can't be doing that to people's kids, man. You know, if she's, developmentally,
Oh, she has a mental
delay. Yeah, she has a delay and stuff like that. You can't do that. And you wouldn't even do that regularly. You wouldn't, I don't get why people think they could just put their hands on kids. Can't do that, man. Especially somebody else's kids. Can't do that, man.
And hopefully a lot of kids aren't scared to speak up, because I don't know if that was a situation with that where the kid actually told her parents.
So in this situation, when I read the other article, the people who were on the bus, they rushed out of the bus too to tell her mom what happened, and her brother was on the bus as well.
They saw that
and told her. So if not that had happened, she wouldn't have known.
That's fucked up, man. Right now we have like a nanny that's at our house, and maybe I shouldn't say this because she doesn't know. There's a camera in the house and she doesn't know where it's at. And I just be thinking, like, what if, because I remember I asked my girl this, I was like, what if we saw her do something to one of our kids? She don't be watching our kids like that. She be watching other kids upstairs, but it's like, what if we saw on camera that she did something? That'd be happening at like daycares and shit like that, and they be fucking, or nannies around the world, like people be catching their fucking nannies beating the shit out of their kids and shit like that.
I'll probably beat their ass, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
But it's a woman.
What does that mean? She get this right?
Yeah, but then you're gonna go to jail too for being honest. Oh, okay. Well, that's what you want to do.
Touching your kids?
Yeah, but I can't touch her because I'm a man and I'm gonna go to jail.
Okay. You could do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I have to be something. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not gonna do nothing, but I don't know. There's a lot of situations you may just snap and you have no control.
That's what I'm saying.
What you're gonna do. You might not have no control of what you're gonna do. But rationally thinking of it now,
there is no irrational when we think about this kind of stuff. Would you think rationally to your child?
That's why I said rationally thinking of it now, because I'm thinking of it now rationally. I mean, I know in this situation I'm not gonna do that, but I just think about that sometimes. Like, what would I do in certain situations if shit like that happened?
What do you think you'd do?
I don't know. I've seen myself. Damn, I don't have no more now. Fuck. Now this nigga got all the lemonade. Let me get some of that. Let me get the rest of that. Yeah. What was I gonna say? I forgot. But yeah, it's fucked up. I forgot how I was gonna end. But that shit was good, wasn't it? That little bit.
Still got a little bit left.
I only got a little bit left at the house. Now I gotta make some more.
Still got a little bit left in here. I'll say this for
Nigga,
tomorrow.
that's a little drop, bro.
Save it for tomorrow.
That shit is a fucking swing.
Black Mississippi senators walk out in protest over critical race theory ban. So
wait, what? Ban?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said man. Okay.
So black lawmakers walked out in protest Friday and withheld their votes as the Mississippi Senate passed a bill that would ban schools from teaching critical race theory.
Oh, I saw this.
So the state superintendent of education said that the critical race theory is not being taught in Mississippi schools, and legislators have offered no evidence to show it is. Republicans say that the theory teaches victimhood, while Democrats say that the ban should squelch discussion of Mississippi's racist history. The bill is not morally right. That Democratic Senator Barbara Blackman of Canton, who is black, said during
her name is Barbara Blackman.
Said during the debate.
What?
Yep.
Wait. Say that last part again. What did you say? I didn't hear what you said.
She said that the bill's not morally right.
Oh, okay. I thought you said
the bill's chief sponsor, Republican Senator Michael McClendon of Hernando, who is white, said hundreds of constituents have told him that they have heard about the theory on national news and they do not want it taught to their children. So, he said he struggled to define the critical race theory when he was asked about it, but he said systematic racism should not be taught to our children.
Oh, you done?
Critical race theory is an academic framework that examines how racism has shaped public policy and institutions such as the legal system, and how those who have perpetuated dominance of white society, of people in white society.
I was going to say the definition of race theory, but that one was better. That was better than what I saw on Google, because of course it's Google. That right there was better. What was that, from Yahoo?
No, that was from the actual article.
What I'm saying, that's from Yahoo, the article.
Looked like no, it's from NPR.
Oh, okay. I like NPR. They're cool.
So for a lot of you guys that are kind of like, I guess kind of like not out the loop. I wouldn't say out the loop on it, but they kind of heard briefly about it, because I know people have heard some glimpses of this in the media for the past like year or so. They don't want to teach essentially the real history of the U.S. because they feel that it places unnecessary strain or victimizes people of color, and unnecessarily strain mentally people who are, Caucasian, who are white, to feel like they have done something wrong. Essentially kind of saying that, it putting more pressure on them as far as that goes. So they kind of want to whitewash history down even further.
Yeah, basically. I'm glad you said that, because they have already. So
yeah, water it down even further. They don't want to teach anything that would, quote unquote, place more emphasis on like being the victim of, and that white society is all it's all fine and dandy. This all the stuff that this never happened. Pretty much in a nutshell. In a nutshell, all this stuff didn't happen. We're moving forward as a race, which we are. I can say Let me say this first. Which they're trying to say that we're moving forward, because yes, we're moving forward from that point, but for us to move forward, that doesn't mean you forget what happened. That doesn't mean that you forget the ideals that America was founded on. That doesn't mean that you forget all the past, what has brought us to this point here today. Forgetting all that, for what reason? What built America? That it's just I don't understand it. They want them to forget it, I feel like, because they don't want people to know. As you can see, when you learn history nowadays, it's just so watered down. It's not real. They don't tell you what happened to the Native Americans. They don't tell you what happened to people of minorities and other races. So I don't know. What are you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say something stupid. So don't listen to what I was gonna say. Listen to him. I was gonna say what are better, Nike socks or Adidas socks. So don't listen to anything I'm gonna say. But go ahead, continue. That was it.
Maybe Adidas socks.
Is that all you're gonna say about that, sir?
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? A part of me wants to be like, I don't know, man. Nah, you can't not. You can't not.
What? Go for it.
No, like teaching kids in school about the shit, because
it's telling them the truth.
Yeah, when I think about my kids, like just putting that picture in their mind, I don't want them to see that picture in their head of what happened to people like that. Just thinking of my children now as like babies now, like 3 and 1 now, like thinking of them now. Like I don't want that image of fucking slavery.
Well, we don't learn that from that age. We've learned probably.
I'm just saying, I'm thinking of them now. I'm thinking of that. I don't want that in their heads because I'm thinking of how they are, what the age they are now. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying they're gonna be taught that now. I'm just saying I'm looking at them how they are now in the image of slavery in their head now. Because
I kind of think the opposite from that. I don't know. I'm just like.
I wouldn't want that image in my kids' head, but I do want them to be shown the true history of what actually happened to
that too.
Yeah,
me, I kind of want both, to be honest. I want them to be. I want them to see both, not like as kids, but enough for them to like understand. Because at the end of the day, this world me and you live in, and that's nothing on you. It's nothing on anybody else. Whoever wants to raise their kids, because I don't have kids. I don't know how it feels. I don't know if it feels different than what I'm saying right now. But as of right now, being coddled and all that kind of stuff, and I'm not saying you coddling them, like doing that kind of stuff, like you have to know how the world operates. Like the judicial system, how the system is set up, it's not set up for the benefit of anybody but one color. And the stuff that goes on today, I think as we go on more and more throughout the years, people have become so accustomed to not seeing things and become so, what's the word? What's the word that when you just become more
brainwashed?
You just become more sweet. You think stuff is sweet.
I chose a different word than that. Nigga, you sweet. Go ahead.
You think stuff is just sweet, you know. You think stuff like you're in this little bubble and stuff doesn't really happen outside this bubble, you know. You think it's just TikTok. You think it's just, you know, TikTok, IG, whatever else, you know, Snapchat. You think it's just that, but there's a lot of bigger things besides that happening there, and that's happened in the past that has shaped it to where we are right now, and that people should know because it set the grounds to where we are today. So I want them to know, you know, what the true history, because I had to grasp at roots, bro, to see what really happened. They'll just tell you about World War III, but they'll tell you, you know.
World War III.
I mean World War II about what?
Like that happened.
I mean, I guess they say, but they'll tell you about, you know, what World War II in the books, you know, like why it was justified that we go there and stuff. But
what about the Civil War?
Well, I'm saying just war in general, like, but it'll kind of like water it down in books and stuff like that. I can't imagine books like when his kids go to school, when I have kids and they go to school. I can't imagine.
Man, that shit gonna be fucking.
We had a disagreement, so we just had a fist fight.
That shit is gonna be some bullshit. So, I'm just thinking like history books of like when our kids go to school, man. I want to know what history is gonna be in those books.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm not knocking against anybody who wants their children to learn certain things, but
I bet you they will have something about the Falcon Super Bowl before they have something about some real slavery type shit. They'll have something about
But don't you agree that's fake, bro?
Yeah,
because slavery happened. Me and you would not.
The kids are going to be taught about slavery, but it's just they're going to whitewash it in a different way than.
But how do you whitewash that? How do you whitewash superiority?
They've been doing it. They've been doing it. Man. They've been doing that shit. But yeah, I'm thinking of my kids at their age now. Yeah.
I understand now. I understand what you're saying now, bro.
Yes,
yeah.
I want my kids to be taught about the real world and what's real and, you know, the real, like, what actually happened. Yes, I want them to be taught that, but
not now. I get it.
No, that's not what I was trying to say, but go ahead. That's it. That's all you got? That's not what I was trying to say, but
no.
Well, I was just saying I was thinking of them because when you think of your kids, you think of them as the present of what they are. That's why. That's all I was saying. I wasn't saying I want them to be taught it now or anything like that. I was just saying like. Anyways, go ahead.
All right. So this last article here, I got well, you know what? I have 2 more.
That was my shout out. Well, that is my shout out.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about that another time then. Fine. Fuck it. Last article I got here is about a show.
I thought this nigga was gonna say Usher. I don't know why. It sounds like he's going to say Usher. A show. Oh, a TV show.
Arthur's being canceled after, it's ending after 25 years on
We
here.
talked about this already.
Did we?
Yeah.
I thought there was another show.
That was a while ago that came out.
What?
Yeah. See, and this nigga be there. You remember we talked about this P? And I be like, nigga, no, we did it. We didn't even talk about that. See, now look at it.
All right.
I brought that up a long time ago.
Bitch.
Dumb bitch. No, it's alright.
They was gonna show a grown-up version. I didn't
No,
know
you
that.
remember? Because you remember, I was like, I got sad news, guys. This is gonna hurt Brandon, and then I had said that. That was a week ago.
It was gonna hurt.
Ryan would know because he's heard every episode.
He liked Mr. Ratburn.
This rapper, hey, our nigga Ryan, he was so appalled to find out Mr. Ratburn had a boyfriend in the new Arthur, or he was gay or some shit like that. This nigga Ryan was appalled. What? Mr. Ratburn? This nigga was fucking mad. But go ahead. But yeah, we talked about that. Are you sad about that?
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't watch it no more, so I don't know.
Exactly. So, fuck Arthur. Arthur ain't even the same no more. What are you looking at? What's that? The fuck is that? Oh, that fucking alligator almost biting that dude. That nigga almost fell. He's fucking lucky. This nigga Brandon is fucking. Is that all you got, nigga?
That's all I got.
Is all you got? Okay, cool. All right, guys, that's all we have for what's trending. I had to move my mic closer because this nigga was all up in the mic, so I moved mine closer. I've seen that like 10 times, nigga. This nigga's gonna. He keeps showing me this picture of him. Like, I've seen it. I seen it. And we're gonna give an RIP out real quick, guys. Where's my thing here? Regina King, the actress who was she was just in a movie that we talked about recently, The Harder They Fall. But of course she played Huey and Riley in the Boondocks. She's had a number of roles. But yeah, we want to send condolences out to her and her whole family, cause Regina King's son, Ian Alexander Jr., he killed himself at the age of 26 years old. Says, according to People, Regina King's son, Ian Alexander Jr., has died by suicide. His 26th birthday was last Wednesday. Quote, our family is devastated at the deepest level by the loss of Ian, King says in a statement to People. He is such a bright light who cared so deeply about the happiness of others. Our family asks for respectful consideration during this private time. Thank you. And I saw that. I think that she I think I told Brandon that she had turned her comments off on Instagram. It's a shame that people have to resort to that type of stuff. That you have to like turn your comments off when you're going through real shit on Instagram because you just don't want to see anything. It's just really a shame that people have to do certain stuff like that sometimes, because you shouldn't even have to go to those lengths. But that's just the world we live in now, bro. The world is different than it was 10, 15 years ago. But in all seriousness, rest in peace to Regina King's son, Ian Alexander Jr. Only 26 years old. And
26 young, man.
I didn't see, it doesn't say anything about what he did to himself, and that doesn't matter. But yeah, it says he killed himself at 26, man. 26 years old.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to him.
Man.
Condolences to the family.
Can't imagine what she's going through, man. Is to lose a child, Just.
Yeah, I like Regina King too. I like her a lot.
Yeah.
I like her a lot. We're gonna do the shout out segment now. Brandon was gonna do it. I'm glad I saw that what you had on your screen. So I wanted to save it. You said you had a shout out too, right? Earlier. Who you go ahead. What you got?
Shout out my nigga P.
This nigga right here.
P be getting up 4:30 in the morning, go to work, and come here and do a podcast until 12.
Yeah.
Shout out to P.
Definitely
Pete, man. I'm telling you, man. Shout out you, bro. Let me out. Yeah. All right, bro. Your hands kind of sweaty. All right, bro.
Yeah, my hands are sweaty. All right, guys. Shout out segment is gonna go to, what's her real name? Because it's funny. I'm not even gonna say her.
Ben Carlos.
What is it?
Ben Carlos.
Belcalis Marlines Almanzar. Born October. Damn, she's born 92?
Is she?
Cardi B, guys. Yeah, she's born 92. We older than her. She's born in October. She married off. Damn, her and Offset been married for like 5 years. Yo, time is fucking flying, bro. Cardi B a freak. She's a freak. But aside from all that, it says we talked about the deadly Bronx fire that killed all those people and kids and all that type of shit, man, which was fucked up. We talked about that like 2 times in the past week. It killed 17 people actually, because it's right here. According to TMZ, Cardi B is actually going to cover the funeral and burial costs of the victims of the deadly Bronx fire, man. Says, quote, I cannot begin to imagine, the pain and anguish that the families of the victims are experiencing, but I hope that not having to worry about the costs associated with burying their loved ones will help as they move forward and heal, end quote. That's what she said. It says they were told Cardi will cover both funeral and burial expenses and has teamed up with the mayor's fund to advance New York City to make sure everyone is covered and the wishes of their families are met. You know what? It may be chump change to her to pay for this stuff, but it's just the fact that she's doing it that I'm giving her the shout out segment, because it's probably not going to be a lot of money to her at all. But like she said, it's going to help out the families, and just taking that burden off of them, I should say. I think that will help them. So shout out to Cardi B, man, because she didn't have to do this, and she's doing it. So shout out to her.
Shout out to her, man, because funeral expenses, man, that stuff isn't cheap. Yeah. I don't think it's $40,000, but like that person we was talking about the other day. But
oh yeah.
But it's not cheap, man. So that's something that she didn't really have to do, but she decided to do, man. She representing where she from, Bronx, man. Exactly. So
shout out to Cardi B, man, because like I said, because a lot of people, I didn't see anybody saying it, because a lot of people might be like, oh, it's probably nothing to her to do that. So, but it doesn't matter. It's the fact that she did it.
Exactly.
She's putting her money up and fucking doing it.
Oh, why you don't send people or give them money as well? You're not doing enough. Like people always find a way to hate, bro.
They will. They fucking will, dog. Shit's crazy.
Never can make people happy, man.
Yeah, that's the shout out segment, man. Shout out to Cardi B. Shout out to P and Cardi B.
Shout out to P.
This nigga right here.
Shout out to P.
Pick 3 movies out of this bunch to watch.
Bitch, if you don't get your fingers on my face.
It's a pretty long list. I think you probably have to look at this picture. We're gonna take the second movie out because it's a Blu-ray with 3 movies in it. So we're gonna take that one out because honestly that would be the one that I would pick.
What, Belly?
No, it's a 3-movie package. Friday, Menace to Society, and Set It Off. It's a bunch of DVDs and Blu-rays in this picture, guys. I'll put the picture in the video, and you have to pick only 3 movies to watch. We're gonna take the second one out. All right, we have Boys in the Hood, Belly, Goodfellas, Casino, Scarface, A Bronx Tale, Paid in Full, Juice.
Damn.
We'll take this one out too. Dead Presidents, Shoutout, and Life. Boys in the Hood, Belly, Goodfellas, Casino, Scarface, A Bronx Tale, Paid in Full, Juice. I skipped another one. Dead Presidents, Shoutout, Life. Casino 1, Scarface 2 for me. Casino, Scarface, and I gotta laugh. I'll say Life. I'm not saying Goodfellas, because Goodfellas and Casino are really similar. Casino, Scarface, and Life for me. Skip the first one and that one that has the 2 package till the end. Yeah, Casino, Scarface, and Life.
Scarface is in mine.
Bitch.
Oh, Goodfellas is in mine.
Ooh, yeah, I knew it. See, that's why I was mocking you already before you even said it.
Paid in Full was a good movie, man.
Scarface, Paid in Full. Friday was on there, but it was in a set, so I took it out. It's in a
second one. The second and third wasn't really like. Nah.
I say Life, Goodfellas, and Scarface. I mean, Life, Casino, and Scarface. Scarface is a pretty long movie. When we really think about it, I'm still mad Tony died at the end, man. I'm still mad at that. But,
so we not putting in the first one?
Nah, cause there's 3 movies in one.
Boys in the Hood?
No, the second one, not the first one.
So I'll put Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood, Goodfellas, and Scarface. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah, cause you're right. If I pick Goodfellas, I can't pick Casino. Because it's pretty much the same kind of movie, even though it's better.
So you said Boys in the Hood? It's not. But Boys in the Hood, Goodfellas, and Scarface?
And Scarface, yeah.
I'll put the picture in the video. I gotta remember it. Write that down. Movie.
See what y'all pick.
Movie photo. Y'all hear how I'm writing?
What if somebody messages, hey, y'all forgot Despicable Me?
This is just for whoever made this. Music segment. We'll go through that real quick because there's not really a lot on there. Alright, guys. We have some awards that we're giving out for 2021. First is Complex. So I touched this nigga's face. That was funny. Do you know who they named 2021 Best Rapper Alive?
Drake?
No, it's not Drake. It's not Drake, it's not Kendrick, and it's not Cole.
Kanye?
No, it's not Kanye either. I'll give you...
Best Rapper Alive?
I'll give you 50 guesses. No, that's too...
Okay, let me think.
Best I'm rapper joking, alive. Not 50. Yeah, Best Rapper Alive for 2000. He put an album out last year. I'll say that. He did put an album out last year. He did.
Taylor,
yes. Tyler, yes.
Tyler?
Yes. This nigga said that. It's funny because I knew who you were talking about. Tyler, the Creator, was named Complex's 2021 Best Rapper Alive. That's bullshit. That's fucking... I fuck with Tyler. I like that album, but cool, I wouldn't say that he was the best rapper from last year. I'm not going to say that at all. The fuck? Tyler, the Creator? That's not enough lemonade, bro. It's not enough lemonade.
Good.
I think the strawberry one comes out better than the regular lemonade one I be doing.
I don't know about that, no.
Nah, I think the strawberry one's better.
It's close, but...
I think that one's better, dog. What else we got? XXL's awards. Album of the Year. I'm going to name the rest of them in a minute. Who do you think they gave album... Well, what album do you think they gave album of the year to?
For Double XL.
Double XL. Album of the Year for 2021. Who do
It's going to be some stupid shit. It's going to be somebody who...
Pretty stupid. It's pretty dumb.
Can you give me a list of artists? Because I don't know any dumbass artists. I probably...
It's an album that you know. It was a pretty big album. It was a pretty highly anticipated album. That's the hint.
I don't know, bro.
It was highly anticipated.
Highly anticipated? I don't know who it was, bro.
It's Drake. Double XL's album of the year.
I thought they'd be giving it to people new in the game, though.
No, that's their fucking freshman thing. That's their freshman.
Oh, it's Double XL. Oh, okay, freshman. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, he won album of the year for Certified Lover Boy, Double XL. Best artist, Drake. They gave it to Drake. Best lyricist, J. Cole. Best producer, Hit Boy. Best new artist, I don't know who Blast is. BLXST. Why'd you spell Blast like that?
That's actually pretty hard. I like that.
Best video, Way Too Sexy. Best performer, Doja Cat. Okay. Humanitarian award, Jay-Z. That's how you know Jay-Z getting old. He's getting the humanitarian award. Best male rapper. What the fuck? Okay, Lil Baby. Best female rapper, Doja. What am I missing with Doja Cat? Am I missing something with her? What am I missing here?
Talk to Ryan.
The fuck? Best song, Every Chance I Get. Whose song was that? I don't remember who had. I remember T.I.'s Every Chance I Get from Paper Trail. That's the only Every Chance I Get I know. The fuck? People's Champ went to Nicki Minaj. That was it. Those were the awards. Anything I disagree with? I disagree with a lot of these, but hey man, that's just me. That's Double XL. Certified Lover Boy, Best Album. Artist Drake, lyricist J. Cole, blah blah blah. I guess Double XL. I guess. What do you disagree with? Album? I know you disagree with the album.
Definitely.
What's the difference between artist and best artist and best male rapper? Because Drake is male and he got best artist, but male rapper
could be male or female.
Okay, but they gave a best male rapper and best female rapper, and then they gave a best artist. Drake got best artist. Lil Baby got.
Just because you're artist, that doesn't mean you're a rapper.
But Drake is a rapper. How did Lil Baby get best male rapper, but Drake got best male artist? I mean, best artist.
Because he can sing. And
no,
rap.
Don't try to make sense out of this. It's stupid.
No, because he can rap and sing.
It's stupid. Lil Baby be singing. He do be singing. What? He was singing on that one song. What's that song on his album? What was the name of his album? Damn, that's not good that I cannot remember the name of
Trap Music 4.
No, it was fucking something. The Harder something. I'm gonna go hard. Oh, my turn. Said I'm gonna go hard. Nigga, he was singing on on this one. On this one. Do y'all remember this? He's singing. That's not singing?
I heard my hand. I guess.
You don't remember that? I'm glad you ain't look up and see a little drool coming out the side of my mouth, but go ahead. Oh, I'm going. Ari Lennox, J. Cole's Dreamville artist, the only female on his label. She tweeted, I thought it was interesting, because she tweets crazy stuff all the time. Well, I'm not going to say that, because the women are going to try to kill me. She said, I want to be dropped from the label. I'm done and tired. That's all she said on Twitter. I thought that was interesting, because she is on J. Cole's Dreamville's, that's her label that she's on. And I've never heard anyone being upset about being on Dreamville. JID, Kaz, anybody. Even though a lot of those guys don't get a lot of attention. You know what?
Maybe that's why.
I was thinking about that. Like,
the
if I was like Kaz or who is it, Boss, Omen, you're never going to be as big as J. Cole. So why be on his label?
Okay, but we're talking about an artist that's transcended to the top tier of rapping. Do you think anybody can ever equate to that?
But a lot of them, a lot of them signed to him when he was already at that height of his career. Ari.
Okay, but that doesn't mean
JB.
that just goes more to the point that they're not going to outshine him.
I wouldn't want to be on one of the greatest artists of the generation's label because I know I would never be able to surpass him. I wouldn't want to be on his label.
But some people, I would imagine most people don't think about it like that. They'd be like, "Damn, Jay-Z gonna sign me? Hell yeah, let me get this on record."
Well, I guess damn, because Jay-Z signed Cole.
So
I mean, I'm not saying Cole surpassed Jay-Z, but he's top tier. What are you doing?
Damn.
I thought you was gonna touch me. Snake. He's fucking tripping. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting that Ari said that. She didn't have any backstory. She usually comes back and says, I didn't mean what I said, and this is why I said this, but she didn't say anything else. She just
said
what
she does?
But she does. She is very vocal about a lot of stuff that she goes through on Twitter. She does say a lot of stuff, and she talks to a lot of people on Twitter. What?
Is it true?
What?
Is it stuff that she says true?
No, she like talks about like her insecurities and stuff like that. Like, like she speaks up for black women a lot on Twitter.
That's good.
And insecurities of her or other black women.
So she might be going through stuff on the below the surface that we can't see. So
and I think
don't think just because it's Cole's album, Cole's label that everything's smooth. I would imagine everybody got their issues at some point in
nigga Cole skimming money. This nigga Cole stealing money from these niggas. Could you imagine if that came up? Damn, that'd be fucked up. I know he probably not, but what was I gonna say? I think from what she tweets all the time, being an artist has really changed her life in a negative way sometimes. Like, she talks about the negatives of being a superstar. Well, not a superstar, a star, a rising artist. I'm saying not a superstar because she's not superstar status yet, but she talks about like negativities of like her life changing ever since she's been doing music. That's what she talks about a lot. So I don't know if this is this nigga's stupid. I don't know if this is something from that she wants to be. Maybe it has nothing to do with Dreamville. Maybe she just doesn't want to be on a label. Maybe it has nothing to do with Dreamville. She said, "I'm done and tired." I don't know. She didn't. I would have clarified it if I wasn't talking about Cole or Dreamville. But
it's no point to clarify because then
I guess.
Could it be too specific? She wants everybody to be like, "Oh, what are you talking about?"
Do you think Jermaine picked up the phone when he saw that?
Probably.
Hey, what's wrong? Did that not fuck you good enough? Let me stop playing. Let me stop spreading rumors. Let me chill out. I'm lying. What we got next? Ari Lennox. We only got 2 more things for music.
No, we ain't meeting them.
All right, guys. What?
We ain't meeting them now.
All right, guys. 2022 is here. It's a new year. Guess who finally has a release date for their first project of the year? Currency. He didn't wait too long, guys. He didn't wait too long at all.
Damn, bro. I thought he was going to say Kendrick, bro. This guy.
Currency is... he announced that him and Alchemist, who have put out a lot of classic tapes already, on February 18th, they're going to drop another project titled Continuance. I don't like the album cover at all. That's the cover. I don't like it at all.
What the fuck is that?
I don't like it. But it's titled Continuance. Him and Alchemist, who we know, him and Alchemist are a very deadly combination, artist-producer combination. So February 18th, Currency will drop his first of probably 20 projects of this year. My phone doesn't flip sideways. I don't have it on.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm looking at.
It's a statue or something.
I get it. Get that. It's fell over.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, the statue's falling over. I didn't even notice that. They knocked the statue off. Oh, yeah, Ryan don't like stuff like that. He don't like statues getting knocked down. He's not going to like this album at all. February 18th, Currency. The first of 20 projects that are going to drop this year. So,
don't make fun of him, bro.
You know what? He didn't drop one in January. He took a break. But
for a month.
I think the next 11 months we're going to get a project every month from this nigga.
Hey, man.
Probably, for sure.
Nobody could ever say that Currency is not consistent, bro.
We're going to get more than 11 projects from this nigga. That Jermaine Dupri one. Yeah. That JD one I want to hear. The one with Jermaine Dupri. He did Power Talk 4, so it's not really anything else.
Think they finished that one, though? That would be nice.
Yeah, he told somebody on Twitter that...
Did they finish it?
No, he was just saying it was dropping this year. So, I don't know if it's finished yet, but it will be dropping this year. He told somebody that on Twitter. Because they posted a video and they were like, is this going to be on Power Talk 4? And he was like, no, this is going to be on me and Jermaine Dupri's album next year. So, yeah, Currency, man, that's my guy. That's my nigga. I was watching his Instagram Live last night. He got a new house. And he was playing pool with his dad. It was his dad's birthday.
His daddy.
Currency might be the only Instagram live that I'll be watching. Like, when Currency goes on live, I'll tune in for like 5 minutes. I'll be like, this, because this nigga just be chilling and shit and be cool and shit.
Oh, you be tapping that shit at hearts?
Nigga, hell no.
Fucking weird ass nigga.
But his baby mama was there in the house with him, so I was like, well, that's good. Because apparently they broke up or some shit, but looks like they good. But yeah, he got a new house, he said. The house looked nice. He had a little pool table when she was playing pool with his dad and shit. This nigga was smoking weed. Look, I could never do shit like that in front of my parents. This nigga was just smoking a cone in front of his daddy. I'm just saying, like, he just smoking a cone in front of his daddy. Like,
yeah, you can't do that. You would never imagine doing that because you don't do that.
I would never smoke in front of my parents.
I would never smoke.
I wouldn't even smoke a cigar in front. Nah, I would. I probably would. Nigga, they know you're lying. Shut up. This nigga's fucking...
I don't smoke. I'm not a...
Okay, cool. Currency got a new house. Shout out Currency to the 20 projects that are going to drop this year. Hey, you know who else is coming out with the album, guys? It's been a long time. We talked about him last year, a couple months ago.
Well, I know you're not talking about Kendrick, so I don't know if I'm interested.
Big K.R.I.T.
Oh, okay.
Big K.R.I.T dropped his album cover. It is... Oh,
that's some clean ass braids, boy.
The same day as Currency, too. I didn't even realize that. Digital Roses Don't Die.
Maybe they beefing.
Some niggas are cool.
That's a random beef.
That would be funny though.
Big
But, cool. But that's a weird album name. Digital Roses Don't Die. DRDD.
Maybe he talking about NFTs.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know. But it's dropping February 18th. I am very excited to hear this because I do.
Me too, man.
I did not.
K.R.I.T been away for a long time, and people who don't remember K.R.I.T or never heard of K.R.I.T need to go and listen to his albums, man. K.R.I.T was that dude, man. He got some smooth music, like music you listen to late night cruising home.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot. It sounds a lot better than hearing him smack on Cheez It. It sounds a lot better than that. Promise y'all that. This nigga's like, this is great. Great ride home music.
Bro. It sound like you just fucking.
That what you were just
no,
fucking
it
doing.
just sound like you just did that.
What we got for sports, guys? What we at? Like an hour and 20. Sports. What we got?
When I be talking to him on the phone.
You don't talk to me on the phone.
When I be talking to him on the phone, right? Whenever he'll drink something, I can hear that nigga swallow. He be like,
because I be drinking my lemonade.
Nah, bro. It should be loud.
Well, you know, when you have AirPods in, like, you can really hear somebody drinking. Like,
no, I can hear you regularly when you don't have them.
How you know I don't have AirPods? I don't tell you that.
You can tell.
They could just be making shit up. All right, guys. This past NFL playoff weekend was literally the best NFL playoff weekend that we've ever seen ever.
Like, not the best for us, but
ever. That yeah. Money wise, it wasn't best for us, but this was literally the best divisional weekend that we've ever seen. Cincinnati and Tennessee, that was a 3-point game. San Francisco and Green Bay, that was a 3-point game. Rams and Tampa Bay Buccaneers, that was a 3-point game. And Kansas City and Buffalo was a 6-point game. This was literally the best playoff football weekend I have fucking ever seen. I thought, did I say last week that I thought Cincinnati was gonna win? I don't think we said it on air. But I think the biggest shock to me was Aaron Rodgers losing. That was the biggest shock to me. And Brady's out too, guys. I think we said it a couple weeks ago when we were talking about me and Brandon. We were like, I think Brandon asked if I could see one of the Super Bowl winners was anybody from the Super Bowl last year back in the Super Bowl, and I said Kansas City before Tampa Bay. And look what happened. This nigga Tom Brady got knocked out. But Tom Brady, that was a really good game, bro. What was the best game? To be real with you, the best game was the Kansas City game, Brandon. That was the best game.
Yeah, because it was the one that.
My thing is, how the fuck? How can you not stop niggas in 9 seconds? Because it wasn't 13 seconds like everybody. It was 9 seconds because they kicked the field goal with 4 seconds left. So we're from 13 seconds to 4 seconds. That's 9 seconds. How can you not stop niggas from getting in field goal range in 9 seconds? How does that happen? And no, Ryan, it's not because Kansas City's so great. No, it's not because of that. It's that along with But is that along with fucking Buffalo's defense? That was just some very poor defense that they played on Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill. It was just very poor defense.
Yeah, they left Travis Kelce wide open, man.
On a seam route, and they playing zone. Niggas playing zone coverage. It's like, you niggas playing zone coverage against this nigga when they got Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce on the field. At this, like, come on, bro. What are you niggas talking about, bro? But this was a really good divisional weekend, man. Hopefully, the week coming up, The NFC Championship is going to be the Rams and the 49ers, and AFC Championship is going to be the Bengals and the Chiefs. What's your pick for each game?
Chiefs over the Bengals.
And so Chiefs in the Super Bowl for the
Rams
third straight year.
Rams over the who they playing again?
I think that's the favorite, and just because that's the favorite, I don't think it's gonna happen.
What? Chiefs?
I don't think it's gonna be Chiefs and Rams, just because everybody thinks it's gonna be Chiefs and Rams. I think it's gonna be probably Sam. If I had to pick one, if I had to pick a matchup that wasn't Kansas City and Rams, I'd say Kansas City and San Francisco. A rematch from 2 years ago. The one that everybody thinks is gonna be is not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen because that's just how all this shit.
We thought that it was gonna be the Bucks and the Chiefs last year, and it was Bucks and the Chiefs.
I didn't think the Bucks were gonna win the Super Bowl last year. I don't remember. How do you remember what the fuck we said last year? I don't remember that. I don't remember saying that. But whatever, the way the playoffs has been going, this is what I'm saying. The way that the playoffs have been going this year, the matchup everybody thinks is going to be in the Super Bowl from these last two games, it's not going to be it. That's what I think. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. I think if I had to pick one, I'm going to say Kansas City and San Francisco, a rematch from 2 years ago. Who's going to win the rematch if it is? But I wanted to be Kansas City and the Rams. I do want it to be that because that's going to be the better game. And this will be 2 years in a row that we had the home stadium in the Super Bowl, the actual team playing in it, if the Rams go. Which it never even happened till last year. Now it'll be 2 years in a row. That'll be fucking insane. But if the Rams do go to the Super Bowl, I see them winning it. Because I just don't think anybody that's going to play a home Super Bowl is going to lose. I don't see that happening. I don't see you losing at home in the Super Bowl. I just don't see that happening.
That's true.
I'm going to be rooting for Joe Burrow, guys. Because I fuck with Joe. I'm going to be rooting for them.
Joe's cool, man.
I don't see them being Kansas City, but I will be rooting for them. Because I'd rather see Joe, and I don't want to see Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl for 3 years in a row. I don't even want to see I hate Super Bowl rematches. I don't even want to see Kansas City and San Francisco. Shit, let it be the Bengals and the 49ers. That'll be the wackest Super Bowl ever. The Bengals and the 49ers. Nobody wants to see that.
I want Joe to get a ring. That would be cool.
He'll probably lose. They'll probably lose to the 49ers. If it's the Bengals and the 49ers probably would. The favorite matchup is the Rams and Chiefs. I say Chiefs 49ers. You going Rams Chiefs?
Rams Chiefs.
Aaron Rodgers was knocked out the playoffs, guys. They asked him about his future with the Packers. He said, quote, "So many guys' contracts are up or on the brink. A lot of decisions to be made. I don't want to be part of a rebuild if I'm going to keep playing."
Who said that?
Aaron Rodgers. In a nutshell, what he said was, I don't want to be here if they're going to be rebuilding, pretty much, is what he said.
Damn.
So, will he be with the Packers next year, yes or no?
Probably not, bro, to be honest with you. He was already tired of this. Tired of this shit when before the season started.
And they apparently mended their relationship. Yeah. Oh, look, we said the same word. So look at that. But, Aaron Rodgers has been knocked out of the playoff. They always do the same thing every year. They fucking get a high number 1 and number 2 seed, and they get knocked out of the playoffs early or in the game before the Super Bowl. He has to go somewhere else, in my opinion, because obviously it's not working. It hasn't been. No, it hasn't been his fault. You can't be like, oh, the reason they lost was because of Aaron Rodgers. No, it's either been their defense or their special teams. Like that just happened the other day. They got a blocked field goal the other night. Because if that field goal didn't get blocked, they probably would have won that game. They had a blocked punt, which was the only 49ers touchdown. The special teams and defense. That's usually what it is. So, that's usually what it's been with Aaron Rodgers. So, go somewhere else, try something else. You only got one ring, and that was fucking we was in high school, nigga. Well, the year after high school, was it? Or the year we graduated. I think that was like 10, 11 years ago. Try something else. Go somewhere warm. I know you tired of being up there in Green Bay. And he from Cali. I wouldn't want to play in Green Bay. Fuck Green Bay. Ain't nothing up there. Except Giannis and snow. The fuck? I want to go to Green Bay. Would you ever visit Green Bay? No. Exactly.
No.
Sean Payton has retired after 15. I thought it was 16 seasons with the Saints. I saw 16 earlier, but this says 15. But I'm pretty sure 16. Sean Payton, head coach of the New Orleans Saints, has retired. He said Drew Brees is gone, so I'm getting the fuck out of here. Fuck y'all.
Pretty much.
That's pretty much what he said. That's not really what he said, but pretty much. But he said that it's still on the table that he could coach again one day. He's not saying that he's done. Like, he's actually... They shouldn't even say that he's retiring if he said that. They should just say that he's stepping away from the Saints. He stepped down from the Saints because if he's not going to retire, and people are talking about the Cowboys being a fucking fit, like, I don't understand. Like, Sean Payton is not going to change the Cowboys. The Cowboys are going to still keep doing the same thing that they keep doing every fucking year. Sean Payton going over there is not going to change anything, guys. I don't know what the fuck y'all niggas are talking about. But what else we got? I think we only got 2 more things. Yeah, I thought this was interesting right here. Was this last? I thought the Cooper Kupp thing. Yeah, this is that, not last. So, wide receiver for the Rams, that's a bad dude. Cooper Kupp, that's a bad dude. He might be the best receiver in football right now. He was talking about the impact that his wife had on his career. So, it says, while Cooper Kupp was in college, his wife, Anna, supported them monetarily by working full-time so he could focus on his football goals and coursework. Anna also enrolled at Eastern Washington where Cooper played college football, losing nearly 2 years of course credits from the University of Arkansas, just so that she could be closer to Kupp during his journey. She has been his rock since day one. Cooper Kupp said, quote, "There's no doubt in my mind I would not be where I am today without her. I may not be in the NFL if it wasn't for her and what she has inspired me to do." Let me tell you guys right now, if you ever find a girl, or you're lucky enough to find a girl that would do some shit like that for you, please do not fuck it up. Yeah. Please. Because a lot of girls that would fucking be sitting there supporting you monetarily by working full time and you don't have a job and you're trying to focus on your dream, you know what they'll call you? Broke. You a broke nigga.
Yeah.
Man, I'm not fucking supporting your broke ass nigga. You better get you a motherfucking job, you broke ass nigga. Which better go in there, clean that room. Which there are niggas that are lazy. I'm not saying there aren't niggas out there that are lazy that take advantage of women. I'm not saying that doesn't exist. Yes, that does exist. That type of man does exist. But any type of girl that is gonna go, she lost 2 years of coursework just to go to his school and support. She was the only one working, supporting both of them while he was focusing on football, and look where he is now. Yeah. Shout out to Cooper Kupp, man. I was watching some shit like ESPN does these little things where they show them, where they talk about like football players' path or their life and all that type of shit. And he was talking about how he used to train in the backyard with his dad and shit, like in the back of the end zone. Like they made a fake back of the end zone in their backyard when he was a kid. Yeah. So he was talking about how that helped him like to catch like to his skills now to where he catches tiptoe passes on the side of the end zone and shit. So he just seems like a really, really good dude. So I thought that was interesting when I saw that. Shout out to Anna, man. Anna Kupp. Anna Kupp? That's a weird name. Anna Kupp. So shout out to Anna, man. She, you know what? You my second shout out segment. Because there's not a lot of women like you, man. And I hope. Never mind. I'm not going to say that. Cooper, just do what you're supposed to do, man. I'm not going to say that. It's the last thing we have here. For sports. Odell Beckham, his deal with the Rams is $750,000. You guys maybe didn't know that. He's when he got traded. Did he get released by the Browns? I think he got released by the Browns, and then the Rams signed him $750,000 for the rest of the year, or whatever. So he accepted, because I remember when this happened. He accepted his $750,000 salary in Bitcoin. Mm-hmm. And now fans are criticizing that decision because Bitcoin has plummeted since this happened. At the time, Bitcoin was worth $64,293. Today, it is worth $35,400. Today, his deal is worth $412,000 instead of $750,000. And federal and state tax in Cali is 50.3%. Jesus Christ. That is high. That means Odell, as of now, has netted $35,703 from his Rams contract this year. Hmm. So from $750,000 to $35,000, that is a huge loss, Brandon. That's a huge dip. You're talking about $750,000 to $30,000. He would have still got taxed even if he took it, even if he didn't take it in Bitcoin. But we're talking about $35,000 people from $750,000, to which it probably would have been what, $500 maybe, if it was taxed normally, without the Bitcoin thing. Yeah, that's a really big loss. But my thing is, that was Odell's decision, guys, because I see people on Instagram clowning him. Yeah, I see people clowning him and shit like that. Like, that was Odell's decision. That's what he wanted to do. He felt like that was the best decision at the time to make. And I promise you guys, let me tell y'all this. He's fine. I promise you this nigga's probably okay. Whatever he made this year, I promise you this nigga is perfectly fine, guys.
I doubt that you're just going to make that decision, especially if you're talking about your entire salary without calculating. The value is not going to stay the same. You know, it's not going to stay the same throughout the whole entire time.
So you think that was a dumb decision?
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay.
I'm saying that I doubt that he didn't take that kind of calculated risk or had advisors telling him that this is what's going to happen if you take the whole thing. So
you think he just looked at it as, oh, Bitcoin is going to constantly rise and I should just take my salary like
or
this.
He could think of it as Bitcoin is going to be more universally accepted and the stock is bound to continually go up after a big, downturn. So he could see it potentially and have a lot of faith in Bitcoin as becoming accepted more widely as it is. So
that's like,
you know what? I don't understand. What I don't get is a lot of people on social media, man. They're just so much into other people's lives that it doesn't, like, he's still gonna wake up. He's still gonna live in a nice house. He's still gonna have nice cars and do what he needs to do. So y'all clowning him and all that kind of stuff and asking, why would you do that? You're not him. You're gonna wake up the next day. You're gonna bitch and moan and do whatever you need to do and type your comments on social media and do all that extra shit that everybody else does. And you're gonna have the same life. He doesn't care. He's not reading your comments. He doesn't know who you are. He doesn't care. So why get to that level? Like, what do you want to do with it? That's what I don't understand. Your pocket watching another dude. Like, I'm pretty sure he knows to some level what he's doing. And even if he didn't, it doesn't matter. That's his decision. He made it. What does it matter?
I fuck with Odell too. I like Odell.
So
I like Odell, man. Isn't that like, what's the average salary? I think the average salary of someone in the U.S. was like $30,000.
Yeah, 40.
Well, that's not good. Well, he's making less than the average U.S. person. You know what, Odell? You're dumb. You should have did that.
Excluding
average U.S.
advertisements and endorsements.
I don't know about all that. That's just his salary. So yeah,
and excluding assets and all that other stuff. Like, people you don't know. Like, I don't know.
What kind of an average is that? 32,000 to 90,000. That's not an average. The fuck? That's a fucking.
For what?
For the average U.S. salary. Who keeps texting me? This nigga Ryan. I saw that already. I saw that Young Thug video already. I saw it. Damn, the fucking nigga for the Heat giving Cole a jersey. He looked like he didn't want to take it. Come on, man, Cole. Don't do my team like that. Don't. You know what? If he hate on the Heat, I'm not listening to him no more.
All right.
If I ever heard J. Cole say anything bad about the Heat, I'm not listening to him no more. This nigga has put up the sign. They act like two legends. Why are you at a Heat game? You don't even like the Heat. This nigga. Who they playing? The Knicks? Maybe that's why. That's all we got for sports, guys. We were gonna fuck around and do some dumb shit, but we already had an hour and a half, so that's good. That's all we got today, guys. Let me turn the speaker on. No, nigga. Good job.
Bitch.
Good job, nigga. Good job. You made this far into the episode, guys. We appreciate you, man, for real, as always. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Get in the comments on YouTube. Tell us what you think about that nut shit. Is there anything else we got to put in this video? The pictures that you sent me?
No.
That's it? No? Why'd you send it to me?
You just asked me if there's anything else, and I said no.
Oh, I thought you said
No, nigga, you just said.
Well, I asked you two questions, and you said no. So which was the no for? The first question?
The no was for both questions.
So don't put the pictures in the video of what you said.
The only way I'd answer yes is if you ask me that. If you're
yes, what? If I ask you what?
If you're
how did I say what before you even finished what you were saying? Niggas. Typical nigga activity. I don't know what song I'm gonna play. What song should I play, guys?
Play on.
What if we heard somebody say something?
Nipsey.
Hey, boy, too bad. Would you be scared if you heard somebody say something?
I would be.
Play Nipsey? Which Nipsey song?
Play.
That isn't my
Sucker Proof. I want to hear Sucker Proof. I ain't heard that in a while.
Sucker Proof's alright.
I like the whole album.
No, it's cool. Thank you, guys. We made this far into the episode again, man. This is episode 123 of Social Junkie Podcast. Again, if you have any questions that you want to send for our Q&A segment, I don't think I said it earlier. So if you have any questions for our Q&A segment, guys, socialjunkiePod@gmail.com is where you're going to send those questions, man. We don't read your name, we read your gender if it relates to the question. socialjunkiepod@gmail.com. I'm P. That's Brandon. Like and subscribe on YouTube. Episodes drop every single week. Audio episodes, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud. Video day after audio on YouTube, guys. Episode 124 will be next week. Thank you for listening, man, as always.
Oh, y'all blessed now. Oh, y'all Chris now.